Hi, today we are going to learn about the midpoint theorem. What is the midpoint theorem? Let me explain. If we consider a triangle ABC, or if we name it as triangle ABC, if we mark the midpoint of side AB by D, and if I mark the midpoint of side AC by the letter E, and if I joined these points, these two midpoints D and E, we will get a line. Okay, then the midpoint theorem states that the line segment DE joining the midpoints of the two sides of the triangle AB and AC is parallel to the third side. Here our third side is BC, and also the length of the line segment DE will be half of that of the line segment BC. That is, if we consider a triangle ABC, and if we join the midpoints of the line segment AB and AC, and if we join that line, we will get a line segment DE, and the midpoint theorem states that DE will be equal, DE will be parallel to BC, and the length of the line DE is half that of BC. This is our statement. Now we are going to prove this statement. Okay, for that I am producing this line DE. and also I am considering another line CF. I am considering another line CF, which meets this line DE extended over here. Okay, and I am considering this line CF as parallel to line AB. Okay, is it clear? I am drawing this line CF so that it is parallel to the line AB. Okay, now we know that AC intersects DF at E, so that we get one angle over here, angle DEA, and angle CEF. If I mark that two angles, this is angle CEF. These two angles will be equal. Why? These are vertically opposite angles. If I consider this triangle DAE and ECF, these two angles will be equal since they are vertically opposite angles. Also, this AE is equal to EC. Why? We have already considered E as the midpoint of AC, so that AE will be equal to EC. Clear? Also, we have considered CF as parallel to AB, so that if we can find one angle over here and over here, that will be equal. Why? These two angles will be alternate interior angles, because CF and AB are parallel lines and AC is a transversal, so that these two angles will be alternate interior angles and they will be equal. Okay, so by ASA congruence, this triangle ADE will be congruent to this triangle CEF. This triangle, both these triangles will be congruent. Okay, and we know that by the congruence criteria, the corresponding parts of the congruent triangles will be equal, so that I can say that CF is the side which is opposite to this angle. Okay, CF is opposite to this angle over here. Also, DA is the side opposite or corresponding to the angle over here. I am marking it with two lines. These two sides will be equal since they are the corresponding parts of this congruent triangles. Also, I can say that this side DE will be equal to the side DF. Why? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. These are corresponding parts. Why? Here angle C is equal to angle A, and corresponding to the angle A, D is the side. Corresponding to angle C, EF is the side. So we get these two triangles are congruent. Now this CF is equal to AD. Okay. Also we know that AD is equal to BD because D is the midpoint of AB. So that we get CF will be equal to BD. CF is equal to BD and CF is parallel to BD also. So that we get one thing, which is BCFD is a parallelogram. We get BCFD as a parallelogram. Okay, clear? Now the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and parallel, so that I can say that BC will be parallel to DF. BC will be parallel to DF, so that its part will also be parallel, that is DE will be parallel to BC, which is one part of our proof or theorem. Okay. Also DE is equal to EF and DF is equal to BC. Clear? DE is equal to EF and DF is equal to BC. So that what can we conclude? DE will be half that of BC, or BC is twice that of DE. Okay, DF and BC are equal and parallel. Also DE equal to EF, so that DE will be half of DF, so that we can conclude that BC is twice that of DE, or DE is half that of BC, which is our theorem. Okay.